Hello, y'all. Jackie, say hey. Come here. You wanted to be in the video. Come here. Say hey. Okay, we're just going to get on the bed. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kayla, and I'm going to just do like a chit chat, get ready with me, question and answer. I put like a question thing on Cotton and Rosemary the other day, wanting to know like some things that y'all wanted to know. So I'm going to answer some of those questions. I am in the guest bedroom of our house, and Jack is in here with me. If you see this like box right here, I don't know if it'll zoom in. It was one of my grandfather's hat boxes, and he literally like was one of my heroes, and so I put this in here for now, and so I love that it's in the background and that y'all can get to see it too. So ignore my nails. I painted them. Look how bad they are. I'm so bad at painting nails. So I'm literally just gonna like, I'll show y'all like kind of what I use, and then I'll answer some questions. What was that? What was that? Huh? He's like, what is she doing? And my mirror's over here, so I'm sorry. I'll look over here some too, but I just like want to like, you know, film stuff obviously that like y'all want to see. Can I help you? I love you. He loves makeup. Hello. You want some? And I like kind of know what I enjoy watching. I look like a crazy person. And I've already dampened my really dirty beauty blender. Can I help you? Thank you. I love you. And I kind of know like what I like to watch, but obviously, you know, want to know what y'all want to see too. And I'm having so much issue. Like if y'all can see how red my eyelid is, I don't understand like what the deal is, but it is just like, it's been so dry, and I've been putting like the eczema lotion on it and stuff, and it is still, it's just like I can't get it to not be so dry. I just don't know what the deal is. If you have struggled with like, I don't know if it's like eczema or what it is like on your eyelid, let me know. Let me know what you do. It's like a wrinkly, just like nasty skin, and I can't stand it, and it like makes my eyelids like feel like swollen, and I hate it. I feel like I look so tired today, but like honestly I did nothing yesterday, like nothing. Joel and I went to Tractor Supply to try to find him some new work pants, and they had nothing, which is so frustrating. You know, like when you finally like break down to go and like look for something that you need and they don't have it, like that is so frustrating to me. Okay, hello, would you like to be in the video? Okay, let me go over some of these questions that y'all asked me, and then I'll do one, and then I'll do my mascara off camera and come back, because y'all, like the amount of mascara I get all over my face, like I told y'all in my last video, is insane. Like it's not even one of those like, and I make the most horrific faces. Nobody wants to watch me. So the first question is, well, I guess I put them out of order, but when did I start Cotton and Rosemary? And I believe it was, would you sit? Come here and sit. Come here. Come here. Sit down and be in the video. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. Yes, you are. I started Cotton and Rosemary, it was like 5 years ago in April, I think. And I first started it as the Grace Love Project on Instagram. Like it was so long ago, like how you would post something and people would comment their PayPal like email address like in the comments to order. Like I had no Etsy, no website, nothing. Like all you did was comment like your email address. Let me turn my phone off, sorry y'all. Like when you wanted to purchase something, which is like so crazy. Like looking back at now, like I've had Etsy, I've got my own website, and like now I'm doing this. Like it's just so crazy like how things evolve over the like last 5 years. So it was sometime in April of 2015, I believe. So we had just moved to where we live now. So if, like, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm originally from McDonough, Georgia. I went to a Christian school there, lived there like my whole life, and then 5.5 years ago we decided to move and be closer to my sister and her family. And so when we moved over here, and that was another question, like, why did I start Cotton and Rosemary? And we moved over here. I didn't go to college. Like, I didn't feel like college was my thing. And so I literally had nothing to do. I didn't want to, like, just get, like, a job that, I don't want to say had, like, no meaning, but, like, I couldn't see myself staying in. And I love working for myself. And so I was like, I'll just start making jewelry. I had done it some a couple years past, like, just, like, literally for therapy, and sold some. I worked as a switchboard operator at the company my dad works for. When I got out of high school, I thought that was, like, going to be my dream job. I just used to be, like, obsessed with, like, answering phones and stuff. Realized really quickly that it was not my dream job. So I sold some jewelry just, like, to some of the ladies that worked there when I worked there. And I got such good feedback from it, and then I just, like, kind of started growing from there. And then when we moved over here, and I literally had, like, nothing to do, I just was like, okay, I guess I'll, like, start picking back up jewelry again. And I started out just, like, slow. It was bracelets, and then started doing beaded necklaces, and now, like, it's just, like, it's come full circle, and now it's just, like, I can't imagine doing anything else. Now we've got clothes and shoes and handbags, and, like, we've got earrings and rosary chains, and just, like, it's just, like, changed so much from when I started 5 years ago. And, like, I can't wait to see where it's at 5 years from now. Like, I just see how much growth I've had in 5 years. Like, I can imagine what the next, like, 5, 6, 7 years is gonna look like for Cotton and Rosemary. So yeah, I just feel, like, extremely blessed that, like, I get to do something that I love every day. It's such a blessing. And then also, like, getting to start to do YouTube. Like, I love YouTube. I love talking to y'all. I love watching YouTube. So I'm so excited to do this, like, to grow my YouTube and to, like, get to know y'all more, and to, like, have my YouTube family, and also to make y'all part of, like, the Cotton and Rosemary family, because I've got so many, like, great people and great friends that I've made through Cotton and Rosemary. So I'm so excited, you know, for, like, all of us to be a part. So but I'm gonna do my mascara, and then I'll get back on here to chat with y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm back, and I cleaned off my face. I should have done, like, a before and after of, like, my eyes, but that's it. And I use, it's kind of faded now, but I use the Maybelline Colossal mascara, and I use Glam Brown. So I'm not gonna, like, go over a whole lot, just gonna, like, talk with y'all while I do my makeup, because I've already done, like, a whole get ready with me. I use the Anastasia contour palette, and I mix these two shades together. So yeah, let me get my, you hear my dog barking. There's probably somebody walking down the street. Okay. Another one of the questions, I got a bunch, and I always put this on my neck, y'all, and I'm wearing my Cotton and Rosemary shirt, which they're out of stock, but I promise y'all I'm trying to get more of them back in. But the girl that I, like, love, she had a baby, and I used another company while she was, like, on maternity leave, and, like, I did not love them like I love her, so I need her to come back. Okay, so another one of the questions, I got a whole bunch, and I always do my ears because I'm pale and I'm using bronzer, and if I don't cover it up, I look like a crazy person. So another one of the questions I got a lot was, how did Joel and I meet? So it's actually kind of a little bit of a funny story. We actually went to youth group together, like, throughout middle and high school, and I did a photo shoot for the school and church where I grew up. Our youth pastor was Mark Hall from the Christian band Casting and Crowns. If you are familiar with them and you listen to them, drop a comment down below and let me know if you know them, because I love Mark Hall. He's just an incredible person. And so he had, like, a photo shoot group to like help people like learn to take pictures that like wanted to be photographers and stuff. And so somebody asked me to be they asked me to be the model one Sunday, and we went down to this old, I guess it was like an old like train station thing, and took pictures, and I posted them on my Instagram. And like, I didn't know he followed me. I mean, I remembered him, I guess, like from youth group, but like not that much. And so when I posted the picture on, I'm sorry, I know this is annoying, there's like a little brush at the end, but my other brush is broken, and I need to get a new one. I just haven't yet. But and so he grew up on, his family had like a peach farm and stuff, and like theirs had closed, but their other family across the road still had theirs. And so he was trying to slide into my DMs on Instagram, you know, being like, oh, like you should come have a photo shoot like at our house, like when the peaches bloom and everything. It was so funny, and I was just like, yeah, like okay, whatever, you know. I don't really think anything about it. I'm like, I don't even know you, you know. And so I didn't like think anything about it. I just kind of was like, yeah, whatever. And then he just like kept on like messaging me on Instagram, like liking and commenting on all my stuff. Just like he was very like respectful, but like persistent, you know, and like, what's the word I'm looking for, like pursuing me. And so finally, one night I was actually watching, which has nothing to do with me like wanting to go out with him. It, like, I just remember it so clearly, I guess now, because like we're married and it's all worked out. I was watching The Longest Ride movie, which is one of my like all-time favorite movies. I had had the flu, and he messaged me and was like, you know, do you want to go out to dinner or whatever? And I was finally like, yeah. Like, I do. And he is so funny now that we talk about it. He said that was the last time he was going to, like, reach out to me. He was like, if she doesn't say yes this time, like, you know, it's the last time, you know, I'm going to try. He was like, because at this point I look desperate. And so it's just, like, so funny how, like, God has the perfect timing for everything. Because it was, like, finally I had been in a long relationship before that, and I just like needed some time, you know, for myself, and to, you know, figure out who I was and everything, which I highly recommend if you've been in a long-term relationship and you break up. I like recommend taking like some time for yourself before you jump into another relationship, because I really had like lost who I was so much, like being who that other person wanted me to be. I didn't even know like who I was anymore, what I enjoy. Like, I just like really had to find myself again. And I'm so glad now, like for my sake, like as a person, and like for a marriage, I feel like I'm saying like a lot, I'm sorry. I feel like I really needed to take that time to find myself, and I'm so glad that like he was patient and, you know, persistent with me. And now like we've been married almost a year and a half, and like it's the best thing ever. So yeah, it all started with a photo shoot and an Instagram message. Probably, gosh, we've been dating for well over 4.5 years, been married a year and a half, and I think he tried to go out with me for a year and a half before I ever said yes. So he's been pursuing me for like 6 years, trying to go out with me for like 6 years. So I just think that's like, I think it's a neat story. People always ask us, and I'm like, oh, like, you hate to be, we didn't meet on social media, but like it all like kind of started from there. And I'm using my NARS Orgasm Blush, and I need a new one. I also got this, but I'm not going to use it today because it takes some talent. I got this from a friend that's selling Mary Kay. Mary Kay Cream Blush, the Rose Pink and Glimmer, I don't know, Rose, I don't know if that's the color, but this right here is like my all-time favorite. I've been using it for years. Okay, so another question I got asked a lot is, if I didn't do cotton and rosemary, what would I do? And, you know, that's a really good question. I would say, like, I want to do something, you know, still being self-employed. I worked at a bridal boutique also when we moved here, and I was like getting Cotton and Rosemary started. I feel like I'm giving y'all like whiplash. I'm sorry. I worked at a bridal boutique. I was like a sales consultant, I guess, and did a lot of their social media, and I think I would enjoy doing social media. I wouldn't mind maybe being like a personal assistant. I think that would be really enjoyable. I have a hair, y'all. I'm gonna nut up. I feel like I would enjoy like being somebody's personal assistant. Y'all, I'm going crazy. And so I feel like if I wasn't doing Cotton and Rosemary, that's probably what I would enjoy doing, like some social media marketing and some like being somebody's personal assistant. But honestly, like I just love doing Cotton and Rosemary, and like now doing YouTube so much, like I can't imagine doing anything else. Okay, I'm using my Carly Bible palette. It's so old, y'all. And I'm like don't know what I'm doing really with makeup, so don't copy me. I just throw it on there. No, not even claiming to be a professional. So yeah, I think that's what I would do if I didn't do Cotton and Rosemary. But I pray that y'all continue to love it and love watching my YouTube videos, and then I get to keep doing what I love doing because I really do love it so much. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of the conversation, a lot of the questions that I got. I want to save some other like more personal ones to do like a Q&A with Joel. I kind of want to do like a first year of marriage question and answer because I think that would be really fun. And then I'm just going to do, this is like an old MAC brush, and I just dip the two colors right here and literally just lightly dust it right here because I don't like a lot of color. I like a little, you can kind of see. Let me know if y'all would want to see that, and if you do, like what you want to know. Like I'll obviously put like a question thing, like probably like a question box on Instagram, like for y'all to ask. But and I put this gold right here, just right in the corner right here, like just like as a pop of color. So that's kind of another one of the videos I'm kind of planning on doing soon. Just because I want, we did, well, I did like a get to know me, but that's been like a long time ago. And he's been in my videos like just a little, but I feel like in order for y'all to like understand like his personality and everything, it would be good if we did like a question and answer that y'all could ask questions like just for him and like just for me. And then I'm taking this e.l.f. eyeliner brush and I'm also just dipping it into those colors again. I ran out of this. This is really my favorite. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Brow Set in Toasted Blonde, and I'm out, and I've just honestly been too lazy to order anymore, so I've just kind of been like filling it in with the bronzer that I use on the rest of my face. And I mean, I like it. I think it might be maybe like a tad darker than like what I prefer, but then I kind of brush it out, so I think it looks okay. My eyebrows are in serious need of attention, but it doesn't matter where I go or who does my eyebrows, they break out like crazy after I get them done. Like, it doesn't matter, like even the girl I use for like ever and ever, and I know like she was as clean as it gets because like my sister used her, like had no issues. It's just my skin. It doesn't matter how you do it. My skin is gonna like break out from like here all the way down for weeks, and so it's just like not worth getting my eyebrows waxed so that my face looks crazy. See, I think they're just a little dark, but they'll do because I'm not doing anything crazy today. I do think I'm gonna go vote, and this is so crazy. I am 27 years old, and this is going to be my first time voting. So if you have not registered to vote, I think it's over to register to vote, like the time frame is. But if you are registered and you haven't voted in a long time, I encourage you to get out and vote and research your parties. So I'm so excited to officially vote in my first ever election. I'm so excited. So I think I'm gonna go do that in a little while. It's finally stopped raining here in Georgia, so I think I'm gonna take my golf cart and head up there and see if I can vote. But so drop your comments down below if y'all want to see a question and answer with me and Joel, and some questions that y'all would like to ask us, that y'all want to know about us, so that I can slowly convince him to do that with me. But I love y'all. I hope y'all just enjoyed this random chit chat, question and answer, get ready with me, and I will see y'all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.